Hey planner besties slash stationery lovers, this is going to be a different type of video, so I'll see how the feedback does with this video to see if I'll keep making these videos, but I'm super excited to make this type of video. Fun fact, when I first started my TikTok, which I don't use anymore, I started with these kind of pen review videos, and I really love pens, so I want to get back to reviewing pens, so I hope you guys enjoy this video as well. So we're going to be going through pens that I received in stationery sub boxes. I'm not going out of my way to buy pens because we really do get some good pens, so I want to review those with you. And for the lineup for this month, I'm going to try to do these videos every month, the end of the month when I receive the pens. So these are the pens, the lineup that we have. One highlighter, which is a key points highlighter. We have a Pentel pen, we have a Schneider pen, we have a VBall, and we also have a cozy pen. And what I plan to do with these pens are also swatching it on transparent sticky notes, because one big thing about me or stationery in general, I feel not all pens swatch great on transparent sticky notes. So I just want to try that out to see. And these are extremely transparent sticky notes, which you'll see in a bit. Okay, so let's start off. I'm gonna do a writing test, and I'll do a swatch to see if it smudges, and then I'll do a highlight test, and then we'll save the transparent sticky note for last. So I looked these pens up on the internet, and that's how I'm giving you this information regarding the nib size, what kind of tip it is, whether it's oil or water based. That's how I'm getting the information from what I find on the website. So let's start with this cozy pen, and this is a clickable pen. You just click it like so. Here's the nib, here's the tip of the pen, and yeah, let's get into this one. Cozy 0.5 mm needle tip, and this is gel ink. I think all first impressions, this is pretty good fine tip pen. I really like it. It's very inky, definitely gives you the gel, the feeling of gel. Yeah, I like this cozy pen swatch. And one thing about me, guys, I prefer a bowl tip. So let's do a smudge test. Oh, guys, so the cozy is definitely gonna smudge. I'm pretty sure since that smudged, it's gonna smudge with the highlighter as well. So let's give that a minute before we test it on a highlighter. Okay, y'all, so I gave it 30 seconds so we can test out this second one, and it's still a little bit of smudging, so I wouldn't say this is completely smudge proof. You can definitely highlight, but just be careful, give it some extra time. And so yeah, just because it has some smudging, I'll actually give this an 8 out of 10, honestly. If it didn't have smudging, I probably would have gave it a 9. So I'll say smudges, wait to dry. And then at the end, guys, I'll test out the pen on the transparent. So that's our cozy pen, and I just realized I didn't show you guys the key point highlighter. I won't go too much into depth with that. It's just like a really nice green, I want to say, like a lime green color. Pretty nice. This is the key point highlighter. Okay, well, as you can tell, I used a different pen for that. This is the pen we're just gonna go into next. This is the Calme 035. This is a Pentel pen, and some features about this, it was funny that it's called Calme, and it's for a reason. It has a really rib texture here, which allows you to grab onto the pen pretty nicely, and the click is like really silent. It's not like a loud click, which is really nice. And this tip is really thin. So this is the Pentel. Yeah, this is not my favorite. Definitely not my favorite, and it's kind of skipping already. Pentel Calme 0.35 m. Yeah, so not too sure about the nib type, but this says it's oil based. Oh guys, I don't know what is going on with this pen. I feel like this pen can be used for if you have a really small section that you need to write in. I'm trying to find something that I have. Like, I have a time block and notepad here next to me. Like, if you have sections that are really small and you're trying to get in there, I think it would be good for that. But to write regularly, I don't think I would like it. So yeah, this is the Pentel Calme. Or maybe for like sketching, if you're a sketcher, it would be probably good for that. You know, this pen would work for somebody. So if you like the really thin tip, this is definitely for you. This is the Pentel. Look, it's like skipping. I think that's another thing that bothers me about this pen, that it skips. Swatch. I don't think this is gonna smudge. Yeah, so it's smudge proof. Should pass the highlight test. Yeah, so really okay thin pen. Just because it skips, I would give this a 7 out of 10. Alrighty, moving on. We have 2 more pens left. We have the VBall and we have the Schneider. So we'll do the VBall, and this is just a cap mechanism. And you can see the ink levels inside the pen, which I think is pretty cool. Another fine tip. So this is the VBall. Ooh, I already like this. VBall Pilot. And I did try these pens out before, guys, but just not this in detail. Just like a quick little swatch. But now I'm looking at it more in detail. This is the VBall Pilot. Pure liquid ink, because I believe that's also in the name of the pen. Let's just ink swatch. This is supposed to say pure liquid ink, but I made a little boo here to have my little white out. So you can write this out. Okay. Yeah, this is supposed to be pure liquid ink. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we have the VBall Pilot. This is a 0.5 mm. Put the cap back on. 0.5 mm. This is an extra fine tip. I really like this pen. I wonder if this is gonna smudge. Extra fine tip. Oh, that P is humongous. Extra fine tip. And I'm not sure about the ink. I'll just put liquid ink because that's what is here. Liquid ink. And I love this pen. If this pen smudges, I feel like I'll still give it a 9. Let's see. This is really nice. For 0.5 mm. Smudge. Oops, yeah. Definitely smudges. So let's give that 30 seconds. All right, y'all. I gave it 20 seconds because really, who's waiting that long for something to dry? So, okay, 20 seconds is not bad. So I think you got to give these pens 20 seconds. Just in general, probably, to pass a smudge test, you want to give it 20 seconds. And even though it's smudged, I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. This is probably gonna go in my list of pens that I really like. Yeah, I like this pen. Gotta move my book up a little bit so you guys can see everything. So this is the Schneider Topball 845, another cap mechanism, and another fine tip. So Schneider's N-E-I-Z-R, making sure I spell it right. So this is the Schneider Topball 845, 0.3 mm. This is extra fine tip, and this says that it's water based. A little bit of skipping, just a little bit. So this is very similar to the VBall Pilot, and actually these 2 pens came together, part of the cloth and paper subscription box. I don't see that much of a difference. That is what people were saying, that these 2 pens are kind of the same. Like this one is supposed to be finer than the VBall, but they kind of write the same. But I do like them both. Just can't really tell that one is a 3 and one is a 0.5. Smudge. This is probably gonna smudge as well. Definitely. So we'll give this 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds are done. Minimal smudging. And just because this skipped a little bit while I was writing with it, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Still pretty close to the VBall, just the VBall didn't skip. Okay guys, so those are my 4 pens, and now we're gonna do the transparent sticky note. So we're gonna go back to the Cozy pen, the first pen we swatched. Let's see, this is the Cozy. Okay, the Cozy pen writes okay with transparent. Next we're gonna do the Calme Pentel. Not my favorite. It kind of looks like a mechanical pencil on the transparent sticky note. Then we're gonna do the VBall Pilot, and then we're gonna do the Schneider. Okay, yeah, definitely not the Schneider Topball. So those are the pens on transparent: Cozy, Pentel, VBall, and the Schneider. I'm wondering if these kind of look really inky, so I feel like they're gonna smudge if you press it up against something. Let's press it up against another sticky note and see what happens. So you see some ink definitely transferred over. If I swatch these with my finger, they're all gonna smudge, except the Pentel maybe. But yeah, these are it on transparent sticky notes. I already know if I highlight these, they're gonna definitely smudge and everything is gonna come off on it. And yeah, you guys, that wraps up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if I get some good feedback from this video, I'll definitely make some more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.